Hi guys, today I wanted to give you an update on my Noid Zygopetalum. So if you want a snapshot, all you need to do is look over here, right there. It's actually a flower spike, but we'll get to that shortly. So I've had this orchid in my care for about 5 to 6 months, which in that time it has produced 2 new growths, which I think are definitely taken off. This is an orchid. I'll let you look at the roots here. This is an orchid I would like to transition into semi-hydroponics because the medium it is in, it looks like potting soil with some moss here and there with some bark, maybe some pumice. I'm not sure what's going on here. I do know that the 2 new growths are giving me 2 directions of growth, one that way, one this way. And so this is a plant that is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And so I would like to be able to provide it with a bit more moisture because from the way the leaves feel, they kind of feel like the big ones, but also not quite like the big ones. And it looks like it's going to be a much smaller growth, which means it is suffering a setback, which happens. That almost is inevitable. So the roots look amazing. It's got quite a bit of roots on this growth. And then we've got a growth over here. This is a leaf that actually was broken when I got the plant, but it's still holding on. It's still green. This one over here is turning yellow, so it's going to leave very soon. But aside from that, like, this one's still green, so I just kind of rested on the new growth. This one I'm expecting to fall off, but we're not even talking about you right now, so just step aside. Okay, so over here we have our second growth, which is also putting down a good bit of roots. Now, not only is it putting down roots, apparently it decided it wanted to bloom. And so here we have a flower spike. It just looks like a typical Zygopetalum with the brown purplish pattern or spots or blocks. I'm not even sure what we want to call it, but it just looks like a standard Zygopetalum. I will say that this flower spike is not looking to be the biggest. I'm thinking these are budding out here because I don't think it's really growing any taller. So it'll be a much smaller flower spike, which again, with a plant with this kind of setback, I get it. But I am happy enough to know that 1, it didn't abort either of the new growths. 2, that it decided that it wanted to bloom. And like this leaf looks to be, oh, we're not even looking at the same thing here. So this leaf looks, it's still smaller than those, but it's definitely bigger than the new growths over here. So I'm not sure. I just wanted to provide you guys with an update. This one I'm thinking will probably be repotted into mostly Ceramis, considering that it is semi-terrestrial. So that is the update on my Noid Zygopetalum. If you want to catch bloom photos of this, they will be on my Instagram first. I'll leave a link below to that. And let me know if you have any questions. So there we go. This is our Noid Zygopetalum. Bye. See you in the next one.